Have you ever noticed the closer you come to dying, the slower everybody else seems to be living? I mean, people get mad because Chick fil A took an extra 4 minutes. I'm standing there thinking, I had cancer. I don't even get mad at traffic anymore. Hell, we're all headed to the same destination eventually. Hey, everybody, I'm the prostate cancer guy. Last time we talked about pretending to everybody else that I was okay. Today, I want to tell you about the lie I didn't even realize that I was telling myself. I thought surviving cancer would change the way everybody looked at life, but it didn't. It changed me. Let me share a story with you. Cancer has a funny way of introducing you to your own expiration date. Not because the doctor says you're dying, but because when you deal with a cancer diagnosis for the first time, death quit being something that happened to other people. It knocks on your door. Now, maybe it didn't come in, but you heard the knock. And once you've heard it, you never completely forget that sound. So after treatment, I walked around thinking, surely everybody else sees life is different too. Nope. People were still arguing over parking spaces, still cussing at customer service, still unfriending each other over politics. I'm sitting over here thinking, y'all know we all gonna die eventually, right? And it's gonna be a lot sooner than most of us think, because I almost was one of them. Apparently, I'm the only one who brought that to today's meeting, that all of this we arguing over ain't worth all of that, because there are much deeper things in life than arguing over a parking space or fighting over pride. But you know what's amazing? The human race has convinced itself death is always running late. It's like we think death has GPS. Oh, he ain't coming over here. He over on Maple Street. He gonna go through this certain path. I see 85-year-old men hooked up to enough machine to power a small casino, talking about, I'm not stepping down from the board. I'm gonna be here for a while. Man, your pacemaker has more battery life than your cell phone. You ain't holding on to that seat. That seat is holding on to you on that boardroom. I mean, we all act immortal. Young people do it. Middle-aged people do it. Old people do it. The only difference is the older you get, the more medicine it takes to maintain that illusion that you ain't never gonna die anytime soon. Then I realized I used to be exactly like them before cancer. I thought bad things happened to other people, or maybe even bad people. Heart attacks happen to other people. Cancer happened to that guy, not this guy. Those stories came on the evening news from some distant person that probably had too much money to dream about and share, and they was probably stingy, so the Lord struck them down anyway, you know. They didn't come to my house until they did. And that's when I caught myself getting frustrated. I'd think, why don't people understand? Why don't they understand that some days I'm just tired? Why don't they understand that surviving isn't the same as recovering? Why don't they understand? Why don't they sweat? I mean, why don't they sweat the little stuff anymore? Then one day it hit me. Why would they? Why would they think like it? Because before cancer, I wouldn't have understood me either. That was a humbling realization. Did you catch that? Now, I don't get angry so easily. I get compassionate because I realize most people aren't ignoring mortality. They've just never had it introduce itself. I hope they never do, because once it shakes your hand, it shakes the way you spend your time, the way you love your family, the way you forgive people, the things you stop worrying about. I mean, I still have bad days. I still get tired. Hell, I'm tired right now. I still have moments where I wonder if my body remembers who it used to be. But I quit expecting everybody else to understand because understanding isn't something you can explain. Sometimes it's something you survive. Cancer didn't change the whole world, it changed mine. And maybe that's enough. Thank you. So, if part one was pretending for everybody else, and part two was about realizing the world didn't change with me, part three is about to be the hardest place to stop pretending behind closed doors. Stick around, part three is coming up.